Hi everyone, this is Shirley from Shirley's World, and I'm up in where I photograph things, and I finished listing all the clothes, and except for 2 dresses. I have to do them yet. I have to measure them and then list them, but I got all the rest of the clothes listed, so that was good. I did that last night and this morning. So now I'm up here because I have a lot of things to photograph on the flat table. All the toys I bought, and I have some shoes. And what else? Just a minute, I'll show you. I have this bag of blocks. I have to figure out how to display them right. I have a couple toys here. And then I have a bag, my shoes. How many pairs of shoes? Just 3 pairs of shoes there. Then I have that little bear and that Grinch toy and a couple DVDs. And then I found my big bag of Boyd's bears. And I'm going to start putting them on. So I have one here that this may not be a Boyd's bear, but this is an antique little piece of lace that I made I guess it was made for a doll, I think. It's an old piece of lace, and I put it on this bear. I'm going to sell it like that. And then let's see what else I have. I would just buy bears that had a certain look. There's another cute little girl bear with long arms. She looks real antique-y, but she has no name on. So I'm thinking these are not. These are just my own personal bears that I had sitting around the house, and I will list them because I can't have them out anymore. The dog will just eat them. So that's what I have to list. I think there's a purse in here, or that's an iPad case, actually. An iPad case. So that is what I'm going to list on this table here and get those ready. Or that's what I'm going to photograph on this table. And then get ready to list. And I'll be caught up because tomorrow is Goodwill Day. So I'll need some more inventory until Jennifer's more boxes come. So I'll go to Goodwill for a little while tomorrow. I think I can go tomorrow afternoon for a little while. So that's what I'm doing today so far. Well, I got all my bears photographed. I got some DVDs photographed, and the shoes, the 3 pairs of shoes, and the blocks. And they're all in those bags. I do have one piece of clothing. It's a pair of white jeans that I have to put another backdrop on to photograph them, so I'll do that later or tomorrow. I have enough to list now. So I also think I didn't list the iPad holder, purse, and that's about it. I think everything else I photographed. Now I have to go down and describe everything and start listing these miscellaneous things. Here's what Dexter's doing while I'm working. He's taking his nap. Hi, I'm taking a break after doing all those photographs on that flat table. It's really hard on my back, so I decided I would have my second cup of coffee, which I'm having a flavored coffee, vanilla caramel. This is, and Mama Cat, the one that's feral to everybody but me, is sitting on my lap. I've got to capture her. Wait a minute. I've got to capture her somehow and get her into the crate and take her up to the vet. I want blood work drawn on her. I'm sure she has hyperthyroidism. She eats a huge amount of food. She's always hungry. She eats, and drinks, and she's getting skinnier and skinnier. And she's old. So all signs of hyperthyroidism. So I want to get her test. I don't know how they're ever going to draw her blood, but I called the vet yesterday, and she says if I can capture her and bring her up there, I can leave her until they have time to draw her blood, and then they can tell me, because it's an easy treatment. I mean, it's either a pill or some liquid you can put on their food, or I think they even have a salve or a cream that you can rub on her ears, which she lets me rub her ears, you know, and I've been rubbing her ears a lot since I heard about that. So I have to do that sometime when I can capture her. Sometime in the daytime when the vet's open. So I'll finish my coffee, and then I'm going to, I didn't change the chicken's water this morning, but it's warmer now. It's almost 30 degrees, and it's pretty sunny off and on right now. So I'm going out and change the chicken's water. That'll get me moving around a little bit, and then I will continue with eBay and get those things listed. So that's my afternoon. So I guess while I'm out here, I'll check for eggs. The white one's a fake one, but I got one pretty blue one. And three. That's a fake one. I had to draw a picture on it because it's so real looking. But here's the real, one from Coco, the chocolate one. Really dark brown one. So 4 eggs so far today. Let's go say hello to the chickies. Here, chicks. Here, chicks. They all come running because they think I may have a treat. Same as the horses. Hi, girls. No treats. You have to scavenge around today outside. It's a nice day. Thank you for your eggs. Okay, I've done some listings, and I have officially decided I hate listing DVDs and CDs. It's just because I'm not familiar with how to do it, I suppose. But they take so much longer than clothes that I'm used to listing. Of course, so does the toys are better, I think. The toys are better, easier for me to list. The CDs and things are just too difficult. I know I can copy things from another, like sell the same type thing is what I try to do, but doesn't seem to be any money in it. I mean, it's probably what I'm picking, but I mean, if I'm going to make $1 a piece and go through all that way of listing and sourcing, listing, and packing and shipping, it's hardly worth it. So I don't think I'm going to look for many of those anymore, unless I can find big box sets of things. But I know I listened to Nick and Andrea Hills from Britain, and they sell a lot of, he sells a lot of music and things, but they know a lot because they used to have a store. But when you don't know enough about it, then it's very difficult. So I think I've just about reached my work day here. I'm getting tired, and I think that I will, it's 3:30. I've been doing this all day, some parts of eBay all day. So I'm going to stop for a while and probably maybe come on here this evening and do some more listing. But right now I'm done. I'm going to go out and relax and have a cup of tea. It's almost tea time. And that's, I may do a little tea time with you. But that's all my listing for right now. Hi again. So I'm having my tea. I wanted to show you my teapot. I don't have any really old teapots. I have some antique dishes and antique teacups, but I don't have any really good old teapots. Now this little teapot is not a big... Dexter, you're gonna knock things down. This teapot is now considered, it has a date on the bottom, 1989, so it's actually vintage as of this year, because 20 years is vintage. But it's not old, and it's not a good brand of any kind, but I thought it was cute when I bought it. But my teacup and saucer is Old Willow. It's Staffordshire, made in Staffordshire, England. There's a lot of different versions of Old Willow, and there's some new Old Willow, because where I have this lemon cake, this is the same pattern. This is not an old one. This is much heavier. It's not like a porcelain teacup. This is more like ironstone, which Staffordshire does make ironstone things too, but it doesn't even have a name on the bottom, so I know it's not from Staffordshire. I think all their things are marked. So I'm just going to pour my tea. I'm having some green tea. And a little bit of lemon cake, because I'm hungry and it's not time for dinner yet. So Dexter thinks it's time though. Dexter, I already gave him a biscuit, but he thinks it's time for dinner. And he doesn't eat till after 5 o'clock. So you have to leave me alone, Dexter. No, this is my tea time. My sister made me a card with a teacup on it. And it was 2 or 3 years ago she sent this. And I've always kept it here by the tea, where I have tea, because I think it is so cute. And the teacup even has a little tea bag hanging from it. It's such a cute card. She makes beautiful cards. And it was just one. Life is a number of moments. The little moments with you matter a lot to me. And she just said this to me. It was 2 or 3 years ago, I'm pretty sure. But I've always kept it here in the dining room where I have my tea. Dexter, you're going to be a bother, aren't you? Aren't you? No, no. So I'll have this and then I'll eat in maybe 6, 7 o'clock. And I don't even know what I'm going to have for supper yet. Now, I don't eat much at one time at all. I eat just little meals. I sort of graze all day like a horse. But they say that's a better way to eat. Some of these tea cups that are very, like this one is hard to hang on to. The little handle is too small to put your finger through it, and you have to just sort of balance it. But I don't know how a man would drink it. They'd have to hold it with 2 hands. So I thought I'd just come on for a second, since I'm doing this sort of an all-day video, the day in the life of a reseller on eBay. So this is just part of my day, having my tea around 4 o'clock. So I'm not going to spend too much time here eating in front of you. But sometime this evening, I'll come back on when I begin to list again and just say a few words. And that'll be it, because I have to upload this whole day of little videos. And that'll take a while. I may end up just doing that this evening. I don't know. So we'll see. So bye for now. Okay, I'm done for the night. I listed the dresses that I hadn't listed, and I did one of the shoes. It was fun taking pictures of those bears, but not most of the other stuff. Anyway, I'm done for the night. I'm starving. I haven't had supper yet, so I think I'll have some, maybe have a waffle with some eggs or something. I don't know. I need another cup of tea, I'll tell you that. So, hoping to watch a Netflix movie tonight. So, that's it from Shirley's World today. Bye.